This Duranta grew like it was trying to take over the neighborhood, so today it's getting a much needed trim. If your Duranta looks wild, messy, or too leggy, don't worry. A few smart cuts can fix it. Pruning sounds scary, but trust me, your Duranta will thank you for this. Let's shape it up and bring those blooms back. Obviously, to trim the Duranta, you have to cut and prune and everything a lot earlier than right now. But unfortunately, a bunch of things happened, so I didn't even remember I had a Duranta. I'm going to be just trimming and pruning everything a lot shorter, that in a way that it gets a little more full and round. It already had a few flowers and the little dewdrop orange little thingies that it grows. They were in here, but obviously they are spent, they are gone. And maybe if I trim it again, they will have it will have another round of flowers and the little dewdrops. Oh, here, there's a few in here. I will show a picture of one that looks pretty and healthy. This one is pretty abandoned looking, but it will look a lot better in a few weeks. If you're enjoying this video, do me a favor and click or tap the thumbs up. Your thumbs up really makes a difference. Okay, since I have this one stem or branch, and it is kind of big, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to test if I can propagate a couple of clips and see if, and if I am successful, you will see this video, and if not, you will never know. Okay, for the next portion of the propagation of the Duranta, I have here the tallest and lankiest thing ever, and I am going to be getting rid of the leaves at the bottom. Unfortunately, that is the only part that I can get rid of because the leaves are so separate from being so necky. So I'm just going to be trying to figure out if it can be propagated by cuttings. And the spacing between the nodes are super long because it didn't have enough sunlight. So here goes nothing. I'm chopping also the top just to leave the node for the top part. Mostly so I don't end up with a bare top, nothing in particular. And if you see, I'll show you in a second. If you see these little parts in here, this little, not the leaf, but the other little growth in there, I am hoping, like in this case over here, those will turn into roots, and I am just literally just going to put them here in the water. I probably should get rid of the other extra leaves so the poor stems don't have too much effort in growing. I'm trying to put them in the water right away. It has vitamins, but most than anything, I want them hydrated. And I am going to put the whole chunk of branch that I cut, some longer than others, for no particular reason. The shears were cleaned, so you know they have a little bit of a better chance. And I'm just going to have them all in the same spot. Wait, now I don't know how this one goes. The little arms reach on top of the leaf. So this one, I was about to put it upside down. This one, and it is important to remember the top part and the bottom part, because I already put one of the snake plants to grow roots upside down. Fortunately, I only did it in one of the clippings, not in all, because that would have been a disaster. But when you cannot tell how the direction is, I try to make it very obvious, cutting them in a certain way. In this one, I just chop like straight up. But if I check on the top part, I can see where the growth goes on the leaves, and that's a huge giveaway, a huge clue. In this one, I'm going to trim pretty much everything and leave only one pair. Now, after I have them in the water, I will put a little bit of root hormone, and it goes this way. You can put some in the lid or in a napkin or whatever. Some people go straight into the bottle, but that's not such a great idea, although it's forgivable. Okay, I have this one. I'm going to put them in here just for a second so I know exactly which ones got the root. Okay, this one already had some. A little bit more won't hurt. And then this one, oops, I said I was going to do it in the lid. Okay, this one has a little bit. This other one has a little bit as well. They don't need too much. And in some cases, they don't even need anything. Hold on. Did I cut this one upside down? Okay, yeah, I did. I was about to mess up, see? In this particular case of the Duranta, the little growth goes on top of the leaf. So I cut the top by accident. And this one, I'm guessing, is gonna go completely bare. Let's see, this is just an experiment and see which one happens to grow better, or maybe none of them will. Because not all the plants grow well by clippings. This is the Duranta a few weeks later, and if you see, it has a bunch of little new growth. I don't know if it's going to flower again, but it has a lot of new growth. I will have another update in a few more weeks, so stay tuned. Now, this is the real secret to keeping your Duranta full and covered in flowers all summer long. Don't skip this part, because it will make the difference between a sad shrub and a total showstopper. Add your vitamins, literally, just that.